All right, good morning, people. Merry Christmas to you and yours. Going out this morning to go see if you can catch us some fish. I got my little rod here. It's kind of windy. Well, not kind of, it's pretty windy, but I'm not really trying to see in the water, so the wind blowing off the top of the water won't really bother me because I'm trying to throw my rod as far out as I can and try to see what we can pull up. But one thing I can say about this wind and how it's blowing, it feels nice. I'm not gonna lie, it feels nice. It's not gonna really affect too much that I have to do, but I'll see how it is when I get down there. See y'all when I reach. It's on.
Hello, good morning. I'm right here
You can
talking
see. You
about a
can see.
foundation that looks at turbans. Now, Andrea died from cancer, but we can live longer than most other people. If you look at things like tomatoes and vegetables like leaf of life, grapefruit, oranges, grapes, and so on. When you come back to you right here on Facebook with tomatoes and honey as a basic method. Morning.
Have a good day, alright? Alright, people. Wow. Look at this. Going either way. I don't know what that might. Oh, this thing in my shoe, man. Sorry about that, y'all. Someone's in my shoe. But look at the water. Wow. I can't get over how this breeze is, man. It feels so nice. Even had me moving at a slow pace based on how nice it feels. But the thing behind that now, I don't know if I put enough weight on my line because I don't want to experience blowback when I'm casting. So this is going to be a very, how do I say, interesting fishing day for me. Because I never fished in weather conditions where the wind was this gusty, but you learn something new and do something new almost every day. So I'm gonna see what this actually brings. And the fact that I'm fishing with a rod should give me more space that I don't have to really walk too far in the water to do my casting. I just want to know that the weight that I put on my line is heavy enough to keep my bait out in the water and not push it back into shore at me. And that's one of the main reasons why I have the rod, so I can cast further. But besides that, walking here and feeling this breeze, because it's just mostly open, it feels relaxing, man. Morning. Feels really relaxing. You don't want to rush to your destination. You just want to cruise, and a little bit of mist that's coming off of the wave when it crashes against the shore kind of feels relaxing in its own way, though. Like, it almost feels like it's drizzling and then it stops. It drizzles and stops. And then the smell of the sea. Oh, I can never get enough of that, man. The smell of the sea. Every time I come down here and I'm driving from the airport and get closer and closer to the water, I always make sure that I'm on that side of the vehicle so I can smell the saltiness and just the seainess, if that's a word, that gives me the welcome to Jamaica type feeling, man. And then again, probably it's just because of how much I love the water. But nowhere hits like home, man. Nowhere hits like home. But yeah, people, I'm done with the yapping. I'ma trap my ass down there, and then when I get down there, I'll see what the conditions is like, and y'all stay tuned. So I'm out here. This is not where I'm gonna come fish from, but I just want to walk down this line, and I can tell that the water is dirty. I know I said I would have come back and dived, but it's crazy how the weather can change. Not even in just a day, in a few hours. So it's gonna be my first time doing this with the rod up here. I'm gonna try where you guys see the waves crashing up and stuff like that. That's where I'm gonna be standing, but I'm not gonna try to go in too much. I'm gonna try and do it from as far away as possible. I know my feet are still gonna get wet, which I don't mind, but it'd be nice to cast and not get too soaked because the sun's not out, and I don't want to be walking back super wet with a whole bunch of breeze blowing on me. Makes for a chilly walk. But man, I hope one day the community can come together and walk down this beach line and just pick up every single thing here. Or who knows? One can be a force by themselves. Look, that's a blood vial right there with blood still in it. Oh, that's crazy. There's blood still in it. Type of stuff that you find washed up on the beach, if you take the time out to really look, you will find some real interesting stuff on the beach, man. I'll say the sea is the biggest thief in the world. It takes everything from you and it does not give it back most of the time. I literally lost a piece of jewelry in front of my eyes. It fell from me. By the time I looked in the water, the sand swallowed that. That almost scared the shit out of me. Yeah, y'all better stay on your property line. If y'all come down here, it's gonna be a problem. All right, so arriving at the spot, I'm already prepared for the waters to be rough. I just got to figure out where I'm gonna start from, but it definitely won't be here. So I'm gonna go down there and see what I can do, and I get back in with y'all. Can't believe my first cast, guys. Water caught up my rod, trying to break off the line. The rod breaks. So heading back again. Yeah, as I was saying, the rod's broken. Not use this. Let's go with this. Get back. Gotcha. See what happens. Actually, if I do hook up on anything, I'll get back in with y'all. just getting bit off. And I don't like it. So, we're gonna walk down the line, see if we find anything. Alright, we on, people. I don't know what we have. Probably a snap. Yep. Little baby snapper. Don't want him. Look what the wind can do to him. Alright, let's get him off this. Alright. The wind stop blowing so much so it can get you off, man. That was a little something. Be nice if I can catch a nice sized grunt. There's some nice sizes under here. Doing too bad, guys. Got about 5 in here. Camera's about to die soon, so I'll just try to hurry it up. Oh, so we're finished up. Got me a couple fish here. Yeah, people, not getting much luck on seeing in the water properly to see if there's any crabs walking down this shoreline. And the sun is not out to really give me much help. So I guess what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go clean these fish up. My camera's 4%. Damn. Alright, I'm gonna go clean these fish up and hopefully get back in with you guys when I'm done. Fish cleaned up. Got about 7 of them and 1 crab claw. Alright, I'm gonna pack these boys up and get on out here. People, that does it for today's video. Man, when I first got down here this morning, I absolutely thought I was gonna catch anything because of how drastic this wind is, but I managed to pick up a few fish. I think about 7 of them, sorry. 6 snappers and a little parrot. And I can say I'm thankful. I don't want to waste too much camera battery on going through the scaling and everything like that. And right now I'm about 3%. So I just want to thank y'all again for tuning in to another video. I'm going to try and come back down tomorrow again based on what the weather is looking like. But I think it might be windy, but not as windy. So I'm going to try again. And see y'all in the next video. Y'all already know, man. Peace. Get up.
Put your shoes in.
Put your shoes in.
Merry Christmas.
You all right? Hold on. You got about $100 on me. That's it. You get $100. You appreciate it?
Yeah.
All right. Don't move. Don't move. Stand up. You a fisherman too, eh?
Yeah.
Stand up straight, man. Stand up straight.
Oh, yeah.